All right. So, welcome to the Peri podcast, episode 2.
Peri
Uh,
Peri.
my name is Ama. I'll let the other two introduce themselves.
Hi, my name's Aya.
I'm Hannah.
Nice. And for today, we're going to be first starting out talking about gameplay, key features, that kind of thing, like why you might want to play the game. Then we'll be moving into the recent updates in terms of news and stuff like that they've released on the Facebook and whatever else we can find. And then I guess we'll just have like an opinionated segment where we're just going to talk about our most hyped up features. I guess like the features we're most excited to see, each of us, and we'll end it off there.
Hope you guys enjoy.
Me too. So yeah, combat features. What do you think? I guess Peria is a pretty unique game. So I guess do we want to start out just kind of explaining the core concept? Like,
I think the biggest thing for the game is that there are definitely no classes. It's mostly centered on the fact that you as a player have up to what do you want
Eight.
to call it? Like a 8 Kirana in your hand. Kirana being the mythical magical creatures that you control on your own, using their attacks to battle. So it's more of like a Pokemon or card like system in which what do you put it? Anyone else want to
it's
jump
kind of
in?
like it's kind of like Hearthstone, like where you get assumingly like RNG based cards, and you build your deck beforehand. From what I understand, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that. I guess.
Yeah, you
Uh,
do set up a deck.
yeah. Okay. And the Kiron are like some of these creatures that you're seeing like in the video that's playing. Like you'll see them flash up randomly. They kind of usually have pretty unique designs, so they stand out. But they're like the non-human creatures generally. Um.
It's a
Anyway,
variety of
so
different.
go ahead.
You basically build your team around whatever type you want, and based on the dungeons or situations and whatnot, and what team variety fits best for each situation, which I really like because variety is always nice.
No, totally. And obviously the user generated content is going to be a huge part of it too. So
Oh yeah,
you kind of have like a lot of different games all combined into one. I probably say this a lot, but you know, you've got like your Hearthstone aspect in there where you've got the card playing game. You've got your regular type MMO, you know, where you're going around assumingly like grinding quests and killing creatures and things like that in an open world type environment. Um, and then you've also got your building and your Minecraft building block sandbox type thing. So it's a lot combined into one, and it's pretty ambitious in my opinion. And obviously the art style of this game's gonna draw a lot of people in.
oh, everyone loves a good anime art style.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely true.
So what feature specifically attracts you? I guess like this is more like cutting toward the end, but if we're gonna talk about specific features in the game, I guess first off, what feature specifically attracted you to the game at first for both of you? I guess you can answer one at a time.
Me, definitely the art style and how unique the gameplay is,
Mm-hmm.
and how there's a lot of UGC based stuff. Since most of the MMOs nowadays are pretty linear, right? And are based off of what developers like planned in the beginning. But not a lot of them are like what we as creators um, plan to do with the game or like help
Mm,
improve it, right? Progress it further. And I think
yeah.
that it gives us a lot of opportunity to like help improve what the genre is lacking, right? And that's like the creative aspect of being able to explore the world and whatnot. That's what an MMO is supposed to be like, right? Because
Right.
it's a journey into what the world or the world of the game is supposed to be like.
No, totally. And someone on the stream just asked what the multiplayer is going to look like. Um, so the multiplayer is going to be a tricky thing. Obviously, you can create entire maps in this game for yourself. You're probably going to require a lot of resources, so you're going to need other people helping you. Basically, like you can form like a guild or some kind of crew, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. Like a group of players can form together and pool all their resources to try and build up like their own environment. Basically, like you can see here, there's like a little bit of a town that somebody's made. Yeah, exactly. Player made towns and communities, that type of thing.
Wait, does it sound any better, or is
your mic?
What do you mean your mic? Sounds
fine to me. Welcome, Tech. How's it going?
good?
Hello, Tech.
What's up?
It sounds like you're in an enclosed area.
We're currently talking about our favorite parts of the game, whether it be combat, gameplay, or just the general crafting / sandbox aspects of the game. So we're kind of curious. So what really drew you?
I
to
was
the
listening.
game?
Oh, no worries.
I'm just making sure. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. Sorry.
Wow.
So yeah, we were just talking about the multiplayer a little bit. Is there anything interesting about the multiplayer that you think is kind of interesting? I don't know.
Well, definitely the feature, right? So obviously, like creating an entire city or town by yourself or with players is pretty good, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty awesome. Your mic was a little bit quiet. I don't know if it changed, but you can always turn it up if you want to.
That's just because I moved it away from myself a bit.
Gotcha.
He's been having alone time.
I think part of the interesting part of it is going to be like how they handle. How can you explain it? Like player griefing, that kind of thing. Like if you can build stuff in a world and like can't someone just like come and like tear it all down? So I think like balancing that is going to be really difficult, but hopefully they get it right or make changes as we go.
I think that's where items come in. That's where items come in to prevent that stuff from happening.
Because we can set rules, can't we? So
Right.
Have you guys talked about the resources in this game at all?
Oh wait,
no.
It's here. Huh.
Isn't it Corona energy?
Something like that.
There's
So
also-
apparently, it was from the interview that they were talking about having sort of like a reputation system where people would trust certain players to make things by giving them resources that they generate over time.
Oh yeah. You're talking about like building materials, right? Not like mana and energy and stuff like that.
No, yeah, building materials.
So
Yeah.
the actual that I'm pretty sure like they said something about like let's say it takes per hour you generate like one, then it would take like 100 hours to generate 100, right? To build. So it seems like it's really community based, which they already said, but yeah.
Yeah, if it's time based to generate resources, then you'll probably need to work in a team to actually create content. Otherwise, it'll take years in order to complete a project.
But I think they'll somehow balance it out, so you can still be like a solo player and still create stuff, but like it'll be like kind of restricted, you know?
Yeah, probably smaller scale.
Yeah, you can still create stuff, but it has to go through like a system. So like, I guess they're gonna set up the system that allows them to somehow check everything that you create. So you can still create things on your own, but I'm not sure exactly how far that like actually goes.
Yeah, what I got the vibe that it would be kind of like in World of Warcraft, where like when a new expansion comes out, they gate all the professions by like having a cooldown, so you can only build like so many of a resource per day. Like if you're a jewel cutter or whatever, you can only like whatever get the gems, or like there's always like some kind of crazy steel or like metal that's like a resource to build armor, and like the top tier one you can only smelt like once per day kind of thing.
You think they'll have professions?
I have no idea.
It'd be
They
cool.
might.
I mean, in a game that's user generated, I think it'd be a good idea to actually add that, because, yeah.
Hmm.
Really? Okay, I guess.
Well, I mean, if you can already build like the environment and everything, like
I guess it would be. Oh, yeah.
Well, everybody would have a job in the community then, technically, if you have professions.
yeah.
Cook.
I just don't know if I've read anything about it like officially.
I haven't as well, so yeah. I guess so far it's a no, but
Could happen.
Yeah,
We're
I don't
still
know if
thinking.
they I don't know if they would gate people that way. Like, we also don't really know much about like the item system in terms of like equipment and stuff like that. They've only released a lot about like the building and crafting for like environment stuff, right?
yeah.
We do know a little bit about equipment. We do know that you can equip your Kirana with defense or attack gear. We do know
Cool.
that your weapon is definitely part of your equipment. Other than that, there isn't too much else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because a
And it
lot of
looks like
the clothing and
Oh,
stuff
sorry.
looks more cosmetic.
We also don't know whether you can swim in this game or not.
That's true. They haven't talked
We don't
about the
know.
water physics.
but it does look like you can switch your weapon on the fly, so that's pretty cool if you ask me. Like I
Mhm.
can go from sword to bow.
Nice.
Like you can fit to the dungeon's situation or the battle exactly.
Mhm. So it's based off of weapons, not really classes.
Yeah. Well, weapon and Kirana kinda.
Yeah, so
Kurana
you
too,
switch
yeah.
you switch based on like what you have equipped kind of thing, like spellcasting versus like melee with the Karana.
And what your teammates have if you're partying with other people.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
true.
think so.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be kind of broken? Because technically you could all have different Kirana for different situations. And let's say you need a tank, then whoever has a tank Kirana just fills in. Whoever has damage, go, like just do a
Yeah.
rotation.
But it depends on if they make it so they're gated. Like you might have to like level them and put resources into them to make them powerful. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
if you're high
You know-
level, you're not gonna have a strong tank Karana if you're mainly doing DPS, right?
True.
But I guess
Yeah,
you could
it's-
always have like an off spec, quote unquote, one.
You can't be sacrificing your own solo stats just so you can help out the team and whatnot.
I guess that's
It
true.
depends if we have stats or not, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because so far they've only talked about Kirana having stats, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not much on like the actual player, hey?
yeah. Other than we have levels apparently.
And the cards, obviously. Like, who
Yeah.
knows if you can switch decks on the fly or what either, right?
I would assume you would have stats though, right? Because then how else would you get HP and defense and other small
Well-
bonuses early on?
You could always get it from like equipment or something like that.
You're
Yeah,
gonna have static HP forever then until you get those equipment though. This feels off mostly since it's an MMORPG, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't
Yeah.
fit with the norm.
But the leveling system might be built into like what Karana you're carrying around with you, that kind of thing. I don't know.
It
Yeah.
allows you how many you can have in your hand, too.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking Kirana have an influence on your HP and whatever. So,
They have their own stats, yeah, the add-on to yours or whatever.
or their stats are kind of yours. You like share them, right? Since they already talk about having a bond with your Kirana, so it would make sense, kind of.
It's like having outspeed Kurana would make you like super agile, or like have
Yeah.
high crits and whatnot.
Exactly, like that.
Alright, somebody asked, I'm curious, this game looks heavily PvE for the most part, but I'm wondering if there are talks about the PvP from the devs.
I would assume it's Kirana versus Kirana.
Hmm.
Yeah.
As awkward as that would be.
It's Pokemon.
Or wait, yeah, players can attack as well though, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like-
I hope there's PvP, like, to be
player
honest.
Kirana versus Kirana AI.
I think it'd be. Please.
Wait,
I-
Can you
say
like imagine guild battles where just like thousands of Kirana just all over the place?
thing
Oh, the
on-
lag.
Yeah,
That would
exactly.
be chaos.
I'm sure they'll limit it to like maybe 16 at most. 16 seems like a decent number.
I think it should be Kirana versus Kirana, and like the player should be invulnerable, to be honest. Otherwise, you just
Oh.
gang up on the player, right? And just once you shut him down, you can't really control anything.
They could kind of do it like Pokemon style as well, where it's like
Yeah.
1v, you know,
Oh.
and it's like once your Kirana is dead, you swap in the next one. So
what you're saying is someone needs to make a guild that's Team Rocket
Oh my goodness.
to
Oh,
liberate
absolutely.
to liberate the Kirana.
yo, we Team Rocket, dude. Wait, no,
That's
Team Rocket was
platinum, isn't it?
Team Rocket was stealing them. Hello? Yo,
All right.
oh, you're please.
So
I mean, if they
unless
do it like that, it's gonna be totally skill based.
unless anyone has any other like really specific features they want to talk about that you don't want to save till the end, we can move on to the Kirana Facebook updates if you want.
Oh yeah, sure, for sure.
Recent news, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so I'm kind of starting here with like the older stuff, but I guess I'll just like read it. You can see a picture here. Like this is like the Kirana that this short blurb is about, I guess.
Wait, who?
Mariel. I'm gonna start there because
Oh,
that seems like
okay, yeah.
this one was from January.
Tax wifer.
Actually,
Dude,
it's mine's too.
Mariel, I don't know, man. Mariel's okay, but oh no.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Do I know?
just guard the chat for now.
Basically, what you're saying is she's been claimed.
Yeah.
All right. The Guardian's Kirana. Mariel. Fellow contractors, we are Mariel. We have come to help you. It's not hard.
Oh my gosh.
Come
Okay,
and have
hold
a
on
try.
one second.
He's gonna read the translation. Oh God, go
Oh,
to
yeah.
this.
I am Mariel. Oh my god.
In the deepest voice possible.
You're gonna do her voice, and I'll do
Hello,
the
guys.
narration.
I'm gonna do her voice?
Yes, you're gonna do a
Oh,
female
no,
voice.
sorry.
Let's go.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
not,
do it.
not dude.
Come on, Lee. Do it.
Wait, what?
Do it.
You can do the voice, Hannah.
Should I continue?
Alright, Hannah, you have to do it.
Go.
No,
No.
we're doing it for real.
No. Tax doing the voice. Let's do it. Let's go. Come on, Tax.
All right.
What,
Uh,
are we each reading it one at a time?
I am Mariel.
Got him.
Nah, I can't do it. You guys can go.
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna read Mariel.
Mariel's
Then,
history. When a shooting star flew by one night, Akasha was making a toy called Kirana. While she was still in the middle of making Kirana, she wished that she had her own Kirana to help her. If only I had someone kind enough to talk to someone to catch my mistakes. While she was still imagining about someone that could help her, a clockwork doll sitting on the table next to her fell on the floor. There was nobody next to her, or any sudden movements, so Akasha held the doll up and looked around the room carefully. We need a voice. I'll do a low voice for Akasha.
Oh,
I should
you
wind
want
up
a low
this
voice?
doll.
Okay, I
Yeah,
got
deep as possible.
where are
Alright,
you
Tax got this.
where are you reading this?
We're
On-
reading it
here,
off
I'll
of
link
the official site, so it's Google translated.
Facebook? Okay. Okay, I'm a bit lost, but you know, it's all good.
That's cool. We'll catch you up. We got you.
Just go down to January 19th.
Oh my god, all the way down there.
It's not that
It's
far.
like a few scrolls.
It's like
man.
3 or 4 posts back.
Yo. Okay.
I should wind this doll.
No, we need a deep voice to do it because
Yeah, you need a deep
It's
masculine.
when you're a god, you just need that deep voice.
Yeah, dude. Wait,
Do a Yakuza voice.
1 second. 1 second.
Oh my lord.
Peri. Alright, go.
Jeez.
should
All
wind up
tests
the
in
stop.
Lord. All right, continue.
You guys didn't hear that.
Oh my god.
I like how Akasha is a girl too.
You can continue.
You can
All right.
go.
As she wound up the doll, it started to move by itself. She named the Kirana Mariel and started to take Mariel around the world and show her many diverse places. The Mariels heard why Akasha made these Kiranas and what her intention was, so these Kirana had different behaviors, attitudes, and appearances, and that they were all Akasha's equal creations. This is what Akasha said to her own Mariel.
Oh God, talk, please.
What?
Sorry.
Do
What are you doing over there?
I think.
Is somebody gonna get it, or should I just keep going?
You know what?
Just keep going.
You might as well, because at this point, I mean,
Do you know the 5 properties came out of nowhere? Now we need a Mariel voice.
Yes, my Lord Akasha.
oh my god.
Ah, now that you have a small understanding of how I think when I am not around you, you should soothe them all.
Yo, 10 out of 10.
My Lord Akasha, you're the cream of the soul. How can we disappear? How can you?
After listening to what Mariel said, Akasha laughed softly and just gazed at Mariel. Okay, next.
Oh. Continue, Amma.
Mariel's special skill. When a contractor is in danger, Mariel will also attack the enemies surrounding her contractor. New contractors to Peria, who has no idea what to do or who are still confused. Mariel's all-around special skills isn't an essential skill. This translation's horrible. But from what I gather, she is a noob magnet. She will help the noobs.
Yeah. I mean,
Going so well to the end.
It was actually not too bad until that last bit. And then it was like, I don't understand. But that was the important part, because it's actually talking about what she does.
like a beginner Karana.
Yeah.
Well, I think basically it's like you know the new guy, the penguin guy. So basically, she can like rewind time and like kind of save them.
Echo.
Huh?
Echo.
What?
Echo.
What?
What about Echo?
Rewind
League
time.
of Legends, I understand the reference.
Oh.
Oh. I was
Oh.
like,
Okay. I was like,
I
You're
thought you
lucky,
would've got
you're
that.
lucky I understood the reference.
I thought you were
No,
talking about his
like-
mic. I was like, am I going crazy?
Yeah,
Alright, next one, I guess.
just moving on. No comments. She looks pretty awesome. She's
No
got a peanut
comments.
dude in her lap.
I feel like she's going to die. Spoiler alert. I feel like she's going to die at some point. It's
Yo.
gonna happen to her.
in the trailers. Oh wait,
Yeah.
spoiler. Whoops.
What?
In the trailer.
Well, there are lots of them. And
Nothing.
No, just the one in the picture. She's going to die.
Oh,
I
the
just
O-
know
the
it. I
OG.
feel
That
like-
one specifically.
the OG Mariel.
Yes, she's gonna
Alright.
die. Actually, they probably all look the same. So I mean, I
It's
don't.
the sacrifice we needed, but
Not the one we deserve.
What if she's the final boss? Like she's secretly like the puppet master to everything, and then like actually the final boss.
That's some M. Night Shyamalan shit.
okay, dude.
I want to know what she's sitting on. It's cool.
Oh, it's
That
a
just-
Kirana.
Yeah,
He's
it's
a toy
another
box monster,
Nice.
isn't he?
Ball thing.
He's the dude who's like in the toy box that like pops out after you pop goes the weasel sort of looking thing.
Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The head on the spring.
Yeah, that dude. That's who he is. He's just like broken or something. I don't know.
But Mariel looks so innocent. There's no way she'll betray us.
No, she's evil.
That's-
I don't trust her.
Just wait. Just wait until she actually transforms or whatever.
It's not even her final form.
Exactly. This guy knows.
Alright, let's move
Draugr.
on to the next one. Who wants to read this one?
I don't
Oh,
know.
jeez.
Someone who speaks German should probably do Draugr.
Okay.
Alright,
Oh, God.
volunteer attack.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it up. Let's go.
Do it.
All right,
No.
boys. Let's hear it.
Make that pancake.
Should do a
Okay,
robot voice.
Jagger, naive Kirana. I am patrolling the area.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yo, chill.
That's honor.
Yo, you guys gonna let me finish this or not?
Yeah, keep
Go
going.
ahead.
go, go, go.
Droga's history. Akasha has made a giant armor to swing around the toy box.
Nice English.
Oh, this armor was very solid, nice looking, and heavy armor.
This sounds more Russian than anything. What
can't-
the heck?
It was good enough to seal Akasha's identity, but also too heavy that made Akasha to get very ill. It's so heavy and hot that I can't wear it. Akasha has thrown the armor away. The armor was imbued with the life breath of Akasha, which came to life. However, it did not move and just stood there waiting for Akasha's order. Do whatever you want, Akasha. Akasha gave an order. Nevertheless, it did not respond. Heartless armor could not understand the meaning of doing whatever. It was just waiting for Akasha's breathing in order. You have been brought to life by my life breathing, but cannot move by yourself. Akasha has named the armored Jagger and gave an order. You have a mighty power. Use the power to protect the weak ones and be a staunch Kirana. However, I need you as a form of an armor. Be mine. I will take your orders, Jagger said. Jagger saluted Akasha honorably. Both his eyes were burning brightly.
It's a tank piranha.
That is some rich lore.
Yet, yo,
But Akasha confirmed to be the same size as Draugr. Just saying.
okay. Yeah, he's probably taller though.
Well, your Kirana like reaches like his belly button, so he's probably pretty tall then.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Fit.
Yeah,
Fit
if you
for a
see
god.
pictures of it, if you
No,
see
but
pictures of it,
if-
it's like bigger than the archway.
If Draugr
if
is
you
made out of Akasha's armor, though, wouldn't that mean that Draugr is the same size?
Yeah.
Or it could just be like oversized version, right? Doesn't
Or maybe
technically
he shrunk him.
Shrinkling.
I can't
He's
use you.
bite-sized
You
There's
cannot
something
be
they're not
small.
telling us.
Yeah, you see how it's split, so it could just like kind of fall over his joints, right? So
Yeah, doesn't mean it has to like fully fit him as in he's wearing the armor. It could just be like he's inside it, right?
What?
It
It's
says
too
that
heavy and too small.
I like that solution the best.
you to read the battle guide now, or
Sure.
okay. So Jagger's battle guide. Jagger was often seen in town, but he was powerful. But he's as powerful as he looked. When Jagger wielded the huge weapon to attack an enemy, most of them were knocked out in just a single wheel. This guy's a one-shotter, okay. This mighty power is a strong point, and the reason why Jagger were protecting the town. Jagger never forgets his duty that makes him the best Kirana to protect the town. For these reasons, Jagger is easy to find near towns, and many people think of Jagger as a normal town guard. Human Kirana community recommends to include the Jagger in battle just in case of the worst situation.
there has to be a downside to him. He sounds so OP.
Yeah, exactly.
His attack apparently focuses mostly on his axe. Like they show pictures of him attacking, and it looks like he's either like a fire or light-based Kirana.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell though.
But I mean, is he slow? Is he
don't know.
move slow?
It looks
How
like he's
does-
pretty fast. You can find a video of him on. I'm trying to remember what video it is. It's in one of the more recent ones where it just shows him like swinging his axe. It looks pretty fast, and it looks like it has some range, but it looks more like a physical than
They probably. Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, go. Sorry.
No, it was you were talking. Hello.
Oh,
Finish.
good. Go.
Oh my
Go.
goodness.
Fine. I was gonna say they should probably like slow down his animation since he's like a tank.
Yeah.
one shots, you know? Because
That way. Wait, go. Sorry.
Huh? What? Oh my god.
Tanks with too much DPS are OP. End of story.
I counted 15 seconds.
Also, I like his colorway, and Draugr is an anagram of guard. I just noticed that.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Except for that extra R.
Yeah,
Oh.
but they're Korean. They don't know that.
Oh, that's right.
The
Translation.
extra R is for fabulous.
It's close
okay?
enough.
Can you spell fabulous for me?
Yeah.
FAB less.
Technically, he's not wrong.
I'm missing the U and
Technically, he's not right either. Alright, next one, or are we done talking about this?
Yeah, I don't have any other comments on him. Seems pretty dope. He's the town guard.
I agree with Taco. They should slow down his animation because something that hits really hard while being super tanky shouldn't be like should have downsides basically.
Yeah, well, if they attack fast, they can just make them really weak, but I feel like that's not his style.
His style is that he has a lot of power, right? He has like bursts damage in his swings and whatnot. Like it's strong enough to knock people back, so I would assume it would do massive amount of damage as well.
Yeah, and you want to feel like you're bullying people around when you're playing a tank.
Or just take aggro.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you
True.
think of it... Oh, sorry. Because if you think of it, a tank who attacks fast and does a lot of damage is not going to be fun to play against, so...
Yeah.
Spin to win.
There should be windows of opportunity to counter it. Like, it should have slow animation so that you can combo it with another Kirana that stuns or slows or something, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it'll be balanced. I'm not too worried.
Yeah, it's probably just the way they worded it, since they're not English by nature, so...
Yeah.
Alright, I guess we move on to the flame.
I'm gonna do it.
Nice.
Good luck.
I'm taking
for
it.
it.
Fine.
Tominia.
Tominia, okay.
Wait,
Tominia.
you
Wait.
also know the cards? Or did they just, like, misword it?
Where?
Dominia, isn't she also the name that they gave to the cards?
Oh, yeah, she's like your first starter special Kirana, I've noticed, or whatever. Like,
Is she?
she's like tutorial mode or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got that special attack
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
blows up the
I
field.
would assume she's a rare, but you just start off with her like games give you like a really OP rare that you could get later on to hype you up or something. That's
or
what
she's
I
part
would.
of the story.
It could be it too.
Yeah.
Well, she's probably, like, just the basic level of her form, right? So I'm guessing there's, like, different, not types, but, like, that have, like, different stats. Maybe, like, one is heavy in magic damage, the other is heavy in physical, I don't know. Stuff like that.
Yeah, but she's the one that's always shown as like being the Cortana type thing. That like tells you what to do. But that could also just be for the sake of the demos.
Yeah, hopefully that's just a tutorial.
Yeah, I think she's just, like, your tutorial AI, and then from there you have to, like, choose a...
Mm.
And then she becomes part of the story. Like, she helps you at the beginning, then she's like part of the story after that. Because you see her in a lot of like videos where
Yeah.
she's like part of the lore and the story and the action. So I assume she teaches you, and then she like eventually leaves you to like venture out on your own. But she's still part of the story.
You'll
That's
probably with her later on anyways, so...
Oh, what if she's the ultimate bad guy?
No, I like her. I like
I
her
doubt it.
Cinnabon boobies.
Me too.
That too.
The ram ones.
Yeah.
All right, go Hana.
Okay. Let's see. Tominia, Kirana of Flame, Guardians. A flaming fire. Life blazes in a flame of ruin. Tominia's story. On the second night, Akasha was unsatisfied with everything she had created. Some were too big, too small, too rude to her, or too boring. She was unnerved by this, which led her to stay up all night doing nothing for 4 days. How on earth can I make something that I'm fond of? On the fourth day, she was floundering in agony of creation, A shooting star flew into her and made a big spark with her crashing into her chest. All frustrations and furies in Akasha were ignited with the flame. Before long, the flame shaped in itself and sprang up before her. She picked it up into her hands out of delight. As having burned all my frustrations and pains, you finally showed up. Feeling hot and warm is merely a difference of emotion among those who felt it. You will become a burning fire and gentle wind. With her words, the flame transformed itself into a lady with flames. What this lady saw first was Akash. Okay. With a bright smile, I name you Tominia. Tominia? Tominia smiled to have realized it had just been broken from Akasha's feelings. The next day in Arca, where is Arca? 4 dark days later.
Yes.
Translation error, probably.
Do we know where that is? Have we heard of that?
Isn't it
In
the
town?
Asha lives in?
Maybe that's like the continent.
It could be, but I think Peria is just one big land. Well, lore-wise, I mean.
Oh, that might just be the land.
But
Yeah.
you guys remember how there's like 2 different sides, right? So there's the dark contractors, and then there's us, basically the users, right?
Mm.
There could be like a other realm which the dark guys, or the bad guys in this case, live in.
Shadow World.
Yeah, which is Arca, and that's where all the bad Kirana kind of like spawn from.
Are you saying Tominia is a bad Kiran?
It's just a hypothesis about, or hypotheses. Yeah.
Final bad guy confirmed.
No.
Fire Nation.
I will not let that happen. She's no Wafu.
Final destination, Araka.
Ooh.
Waffle.
Wafu?
Waffle suit.
Alright, read that battle guide.
It's just special skills, you mean?
Oh, what?
Oh my gosh, this special skill Tominia. Tominia summons powerful flames that take everything back to where it used to be with her hands when a contractor is in the hardest condition. Oh my, okay. By her throwing the powerful flames that are bright enough to be blind and burning hot, everything but a contractor will be destroyed. So basically she just sends like this giant fireball that destroys everything but you. This broad and huge explosion is too immense to be measured with numbers. A special skill spelled by the most powerful Tominia has been recorded as the trick, the highest temperature, and most destructive power. Just run without hesitation when you encounter beautiful and arrogant Tominia. Otherwise, you will only see eternal darkness.
She reminds me.
Watch out, 'cause she's gonna blow you up.
She reminds me of Megumin.
Yeah, she's mega
From
mean.
Konosuba.
Just the one shot.
Bakuretsumaho!
Just the one shot that she's used this afterwards.
Ushroda.
Explosion!
Alright. Any comments on her?
Yeah,
Other than that
her
she looks
design
hot
is
and-
clearly awesome. She's got like phoenix feathers and stuff on her back.
She's
Mixed
so
with
sick.
like crazy
She's a hottie.
hair.
Get it? Because she's like literally on fire.
She's got drill hair. Pierce the heavens.
Curious Hana.
Cheers the heavens.
Pierce the heavens.
Yeah, her hair.
The drill that pierces the heaven.
Good reference.
Yo, cinnamon buns?
Yep.
That's cinnamon buns though.
Rap.
Someone in the chat
No,
said
but for
that she's
real, like-
hot, and I was like, well, she's the fire Karana, so it makes sense.
For real, I hope you can like fuse with her so I can get like her cave, because that looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty epic.
And then you'll have cinnamon boobies.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't-
That's the
I
spirit.
don't think the cape has anything to do with that.
No.
Transform you into a female.
That would just be so sweet.
Like you're a guy with cinnamon boobies. Like, do you have a problem with that?
Okay, let's
Just
move on.
a lot wrong with that
Just,
statement.
Let's move on, guys.
That's your opinion, huh?
Yeah, this penguin dude looks hella chill.
Pendle.
Icy shit.
Yeah, have any good?
Club penguin confirmed.
Flip the
Its spirit
iceberg.
will live on in this game.
Pendle?
The eyes of an angel.
Except this penguin was a
Alright.
pirate and he had a rough life because he's got peg legs.
Yeah, what's up with that? He lost both his legs.
It's hard to be a penguin, okay?
It ain't easy being cheesy.
But he got this cool cape, so I mean, it makes up.
Yeah, he's got
Right?
the,
Yeah, I like his. It's
got
like
the
a scarf
neckerchief.
almost.
You got a party hat
Gotta
nose
stay
too.
warm.
And then he's got
like icicles on
button.
his head.
It's a candy corn.
It's a drill.
Oh, he's got a pierce that.
All right. Who's
Yes, I
reading?
read it. Pandro,
Thanks.
curious
Grandma
creature.
got burned.
All my heart is this ball. My eyes are cold, but my heart is warm. And I want to know more about you. The creatures born from Akasha's feelings of coldness were not always funny. I made it, but you guys are not funny. In Akasha's grumbling, the enormous guardian Kirana Arantua was perplexed and told Akasha, "You made us. But why did you not try snowballing your eyes together here?"
Oh,
What the
what?
fuck?
What is
What
that
the
supposed to
hell?
mean? Any guesses?
I don't know.
We're on to it.
Curious. I can't wait for the official translation.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, technically,
Hashtag
this
snowball
is.
eyeballs.
Well, no, this is like the translation by Google or whatever, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
They also
Yes, it
pasted
is,
it in the
100%.
comments.
Pretty sure they just Google copy and pasted it. Like,
Oh yeah, maybe. But it's still pretty what's the word?
it's good,
Legible.
but
Does it mean make your eyes innocent? I don't understand.
Snowballing? That's not how he's snowballing.
Snowballing eyes
works.
together here? What?
Well, I mean, he's got snowballs kind of on him.
On his
so-
head.
no,
He
that
tried.
snowball, isn't it?
Those are just
That
extra
looks like
eyes.
more like earmuffs.
Yeah, he's got 4 eyes, guys. His snowballs are just his other
Where
eyes.
are his ears? His ears are legit snowballs, dude.
Are those,
Those are like-
ears? Or those could be earmuffs.
He
Hear no
turned his
evil,
ears
see no
into
evil.
eyes.
You
Except the
think you're not-
polygon count on them is a little bit low.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
whatever.
Alright, continue.
We'll continue. Akasha made his eyes round and round to make snowballs. Wait, I think I better explain explain it here rather than doing it myself. At the same time, a curious creature emerged in front of Akasha's eyes. He had long wings on his short legs, but he did not seem to be able to fly. I have an eye that looks somewhat blind there. Akasha looked at him carefully and bounced his hand. Yes, you look like the birds of the other world I had seen in my dreams before. I will call you Pandro. You were born for a snowball fight. Come on, Pandro. As soon as the conversation was over, Pandro quickly thrust a snowball at Akasha's eyes as hard as he could. What the fuck? Don't throw it at me, you dumbo! The scream of Akasha echoed in the carving valley. Lolo, he was wondering. What?
I think it's supposed to be
What?
LOL, but they missed
No,
lol 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 lol.
LOL.
Oh man.
Lolo. Alright. Anyone got comments before I read the battle guide?
That
No,
was
this
something
dude is like my
else.
favorite one so far.
That last
Yes.
translation was pretty garbage. Not gonna-
I don't understand how he was born of cold feelings, except he's like designed to be a troll and snowball fight. That seems kind of weird.
No, absolutely.
He seems like a funny Kiran.
Yeah,
just, like,
exactly.
playful.
I guess they meant like he's a ice type of like Kirana, right? But
Mhm.
I don't know.
He's ice and range. I'm assuming because snowballs. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
snowballs.
So,
I'm
I'm
just gonna
guessing
get
you're
the
good against
snowballs. Alright, so Pandra's battle guy. He throws snowballs from somewhere and attacks them. Nice. Do not ignore the power up inside of his small body. So he gets snowballs from inside his body. His snowballs are pretty hard and worse than they seem. They, Pandros, are curious and like the nature of Akasha, like to play. So the snowballs are alive. In that sense, I guess. His flexible arms allow the snowball to fly fast and powerful. Note, the massive snowball attacks that his flock throws in the carving valleys. If you go to say that it is cute, you may get a great flood. What?
Wait, whoa.
I
Does he
guess
know
they-
it?
Of snowballs.
So
Where is
like,
this flood going to be happening?
so no, I think it just like
You're gonna get
dissipates
pelted.
into water like instantly in contact. I guess. I don't
That's
know.
Oh
interesting.
no, I
No.
think they meant like they'll get like raided, so
Yeah.
they'll just go up on you, you know?
Oh,
This
he'll
guy
beat
went
you up
from
and
like
conk
0
you.
to like OP in like a sentence.
They
Huh?
have a flock of penguins that will come bombard you with a flood of snowballs.
It's like
Prepare to
it's
die.
like Legend of Zelda. If you attack one of those chickens.
Yep.
Except this time it's like with penguins.
It's like
Alright.
egg, like aggro in any MMO, basically.
Thanks to the unique affinity mentioned above, he has great relation with humans and enjoys ranged attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
That makes
He
sense.
does do range
So-
attacks.
Irritating and
Unless
annoying.
What is?
Being pelted by snowballs
Oh
from far
yeah.
away.
I feel like they have a slow effect to them, is what I would assume.
Oh, that would be even more annoying. Could you imagine? You try to you get hit with a snowball and you try to run over there, but each time you just get slowed down.
They'll probably nerf it to like if you get hit with a snowball between like 3 seconds, then the slow duration is like reduced to like 1 or something. I don't know.
Mm.
But
Yeah, but you can throw
Huh?
a lot of snowballs, right?
Or they just make him a
Well, I'm
glass
guessing-
cannon, so you can just pop him with one hit.
Yeah, it's gonna be super squishy.
yeah,
That'd
I'm
be
guessing
disappointing.
it's like a
Then you just hit him
snowball
with
machine.
another Pandro. Take each other out real quick.
Yeah.
Oh man, undo my second favorite.
This is definitely my jam right here.
Oh yeah,
So cute.
Huh?
I thought that was Lin.
Linka.
Is it Lin or
Linka?
Linka?
It's
Linka.
Linka or Lin? I have no
Pretty
idea.
sure it's Lin.
Lin. It's
99.
Linka. Wait, then where Lin come from?
Lin was like from the original, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's so.
What does it say in the Korean? What does it spell?
Okay, yeah, I guess because when I click translation, it says Lin, and the sentence structure is kind of better, but it's still kind of the same basically. There's only like a few points that have changed from the translation.
Including the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go with Linka, I guess.
I think everyone's read one at this point, so should I just go again?
Unless Joker wants to go.
Go ahead.
What's that?
This one's really
Read?
short.
Oh god. Alright.
You don't have to if you don't want
Is this the retrospection guardian? I'm just
Yep.
Yep,
Discord.
yep, you got it. It's the last one.
Okay. Oh wow, this is a lot of text. Alright, let's
It's actually the shortest out of all of them, actually.
No, I'm
let's
pretty
see.
sure Pedro is the shortest.
oh he's my man.
Oh yeah, he was.
Let's make this the most ridiculous one. It's clearly a girl, so I'm gonna give it a Russian accent.
Is it a girl? Is it? now?
Linka?
I don't know. It looks like a dress.
Ox, isn't
It's
it?
like
Oh
a.
wait.
That's
Oh,
a
that's-
raccoon.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
raccoon.
Tanuki.
Russian accent.
Tanuki,
It's a
yeah.
cute raccoon.
Alright, Linka, retrospection guardian Hiran. All of you have always wanted to go back. Turning back time doesn't mean you could take everything back. Linka's story. Akasha was the god of Arca, who is full of energy, curiosity, and anticipation. He always craved for a new experience that motivated him, and there was no hesitation and reluctance
Hana.
in his
Nice
moves.
voice.
No matter where he was, Akasha was creation gave birth to something from his thoughts, and inspired by those creations, he was able to build a colorful and dynamic world. Then one day, when Akasha looked at the sky, the starlight gently rippled off Akasha's mind. Akasha was quite surprised to feel such unfamiliar and strange emotions. It was a chance for Akasha to look back at his past and wave for the first time in his life. The moment when Akasha actually did all of a sudden, he was seized by a feeling of longing for what he had missed at the beginning, along with anxiety on whether he might have come too far. Akasha was supposed to treat all Kiranas fairly, and to be remained as a perfect creator in a certain world, but the emotion was crushing everything. Akasha ungently? Okay, that's the
Yep.
word now.
You got it.
Took Kirana out of his emotion. The tiny Kirana was dangling and being dragged out of it with a memory bag, and Akasha named her Linka. Linka was born with power that enabled him. Okay,
Yoshi confirmed.
You
I
ruined
love
it.
how you were like, you finally figured it out, and then like, oh no.
yeah, and then the next sentence is just no. Okay, to
No,
look
you guys
back
ruined-
on the past
Guys,
that had
this guy
already
was
gone.
going good.
Yeah.
Alright.
It was the ability that Akasha exactly wanted. He asked Linka to put the time back instead of him. But there, what Linka saw was nothing but repeated remorse. repeated retrospection had been gradually hardening Linka's emotion, Akasha finally found out that he took a blessing of memory away from Linka. Akasha told Linka how sorry he was and peacefully kissed Linka. Maybe it was the first and last Linka smiled brightly. Wow, that's really
Aw,
sad.
that's
Ouch.
so
My
sad.
goodness.
That's such
Aw.
a sad backstory.
Hence why he hides his face or his mouth behind the scarf, dude.
Man.
So what
Aw.
exactly happens? Like, what can Linka do?
Sounds like something to do with time.
We haven't read that yet.
He rewinds time, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's sick.
Similar to Mira?
Alright.
Read the battle guide.
Linka's battle guide, of course. Linka has great power that allows the nearby summit Kiranas to return the initial state that summons even a marital archetype of retreated Kirana.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Interesting.
Harsh.
Linka's despair period is like a blessing to the contractors who use a number of Kiranas with
Martial. I'm assuming it's martial arts.
It says
marital
it
arts.
says marital.
I know, but I'm assuming it's martial arts.
It's pretty good at marrying things.
Spoiler alert, they all get married.
Yeah, endgame. Well, while the despairing opponents will apparently fall into despair because of the revival of Kirana, imagine that Jagger, who has just retreated, it's reviving right next to Linka.
Oh, ouch.
So it's like
Oh
a
my
healer.
goodness. Oh man, okay. But given Linka's skill, he's not able to set everything back. You need to make a wise use of Linka's despair period. Using Linka's despair period after the tide has utterly turned may kill your lovely Kiranas twice.
So it's
Interesting.
it's a timing thing. So during a certain period of time, it can revive it, but outside that period of time, it doesn't really help you at all.
Yeah, no,
Zillion.
it's pretty cool.
If you guys have ever played Overwatch, he's kind of like Mercy, I think.
Hmm.
Where there's like a timer on your revive, and from there you can like do it or not. But yeah.
Yeah. Zillion.
Yeah, Zillion as well.
Although I think on him you have to put it on before they die.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm definitely
So
I've definitely died twice though in the past. It's not fun. When you
gotta
get,
make a wise.
yeah.
I'm
that moment when
assuming
you
that
get
the
revived in the middle of 5 people.
Oh, that's horrible, dude.
Oh,
It's that sinking feeling.
I'm assuming the revive timing is based off of how strong your Kirana is, right? Because in the
or
beginning
rage
it'll
the
be.
factor.
Mhm.
It
Wouldn't
builds
it?
up over time.
How long they've like been dead for?
No, as in like in the beginning, a weak Kirana can only go back like maybe 5 seconds or something like that, right? But as you upgrade it more, it can go back like 30 seconds or greater.
Ooh,
That would
that sounds
be
dirty.
weird. Yeah,
That does sound really good.
but yeah, it sounds like good, but it's kind of broken too, you know?
They'll probably balance it in a sense, but that's what I'm. Because, or they could just make it so that there could be extra increase of HP if they come back with something like that. I don't know. As you
Wait,
upgrade it more.
Are you saying that let's say 2 Kirana die, and if you wait a certain period of time, you can bring them both back, but if you do it at the wrong time, you basically just watch them die again? Or
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if someone dies within the next 5 seconds, right? Then if you use Linka's power when it's like a low level and bring it back like maybe 10 seconds, then there'll still be like the super low HP and like go back to the position like just a small distance from where they just died, they will die again, right? But if you upgrade it so that it goes back like 30 seconds, they'll go back way further and have like way more HP. So they can rejoin the fight again. But the distance of a revival is you have to take into account too, right? Because they'll be far away from the fight.
yeah.
What if
Interesting.
all based on like Linka himself? So let's say his ult, level 1 is like 30 seconds, right? Then let's say your Kirama dies in like, I don't know, 20 seconds. Then wouldn't his or technically his revive would like heal you back to full, right? I don't know. Maybe that's how it works. I can't tell.
Maybe the healing is based on level.
Yeah, maybe.
That would be
Cool.
interesting.
Level and stats.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
Yeah, but that outfit though. What would you call that weapon? It's sweet.
A staff?
It's like a staff.
It's got like a dangly thing on it.
It looks
It's a
like one of
rod
those
with, like, a
knapsacks.
dangle.
Yeah, it's like a staff with a lamp on it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Lamppost.
Or
It's a street light.
Yeah.
He stole the street light because he's a raccoon.
He just stole a random one. Like, this will be my new weapon.
He didn't have a weapon, so he just stole one.
His character design's really interesting though.
Mm.
Yeah. So there's no straight up healing ones yet, hey?
Yeah, this is as close as we've gotten. Except you have to wait for him
Yeah.
to die to heal him again.
Yeah. Well,
That's pretty cruel.
unless you can do it while people are still alive and just like rewind.
Everyone's gonna gang up on Linka first.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, get
Take
the
that one out. Can't revive itself. Unless it can, in which case,
I don't think it could.
Nah,
That'd be too
that would
good.
be so broken, dude.
That'd be so troll. Like, you could finally kill it and they'd be like, nope, back.
Guess who's back?
Another one.
I actually
Another
have
one.
3 in my deck.
Oh, could you have? Is that a thing? We can have multiple of these?
I'm pretty sure.
It
Oh, what
does
if we
show.
just had a bunch? Just every single one of them is just Linka.
You guys know that Yu-Gi-Oh meme where it's like, guess what time it is? But this time it says revive, revive, revive.
My, look at the time.
You could have a party full of them, but I just don't know what kind of damage they do. So, I mean, it could be really annoying and take forever, but it might be, not very effective. I don't know.
Yeah, you might just.
You know what
It might just be the. It might just be the
I mean,
case that you just never lose. You don't win, but
if
you
you're
never
trying
lose.
to, like, pretty good.
Linka's gonna be pretty useless if the PvP is 1-1-1, right? Because you can't really revive
Depends.
teammates that you don't have.
Yeah.
Isn't there also like you can have like a main like Guardian Karana that comes with you and then like that's different from the ones that are in your deck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's like the fire one.
like
That's
Tomia.
what Tomia does.
Tomia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm
She's
pretty
like
sure.
the first one that we've seen.
Oh.
Oh, and also we've seen
Yeah.
Linka too, I think.
Linka's a Guardian.
Yeah, pretty sure. Linka was one of them.
Okay, what was Pandro? Hang on, let's go down. A curious creature.
Alright.
So probably like a stalk.
If the if the PvP is also based off of like team deathmatch, where the amount of kills decides the game, Linka brings back 2 teammates when they're low HP, and you just add 2 kills onto the enemy team right off the bat again.
Well done.
Good job, Linka.
Rip.
Alright, well, that's it for the news. I don't know. So yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
we
can
haven't
go
really
through
run
one-
anything.
That's okay. We can go through like one at a time, I guess, and just say like what you're looking forward to, if that's cool.
We'll go with you first, I guess.
Sure. For me, definitely working like with other people in the community aspect. I'm looking forward to huge, and being able to design my own like world, I guess, like with like a quest line and stuff like that. I think is gonna be really fun. I've got some plans in the bag for that.
Secrets, huh? Max.
Interesting. Keeping it secrets from us.
Yeah, well, that's like the whole thing is going to be like a puzzle, like mystery world / question, I guess, is my plan.
It's interesting. So,
So
I
it'll
want to
be
go
like-
next.
I'll build up like a world that has like just what's the word I'm looking for? Mysterious things.
Mysterious
with
things.
clues that you have to figure out.
Oh, like Scooby Doo.
Like a treasure map?
It's gonna be Scooby Doo.
Scooby-Doo,
Puzzles. It's
Absolutely.
my favorite show.
The mystery challenge.
Raggy.
That'd be so cool though. Like think about it.
Mm.
You just have like these mysteries and you have to solve them. Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be so cool.
But yeah, and also just like working with people and like having fun building stuff, that kind of thing. That's what I'm excited for. And like obviously the game style and whatnot just looks super fun. So
Probably also as well execute servers, you know? So
can you say that again?
Attack died.
Rip.
Attack, your mic died.
Rest in
think he was-
pepperonis.
I think he was talking about having multiple servers for the game that you can jump between.
Yeah, but I think you can use like your same account, I guess. I don't know what it does stats wise, like
Yeah.
it resets you or whatever when you go to a new one, but
Oh no, you know what I was thinking? It would be like RuneScape where you can jump between those worlds, but they'd be like you can still have the same characters, just be like different people there.
I would be really happy with that kind of system.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would too. Instead of having like 8 different servers.
Mhm. I'm looking forward to just not having a class.
well, like, yeah.
I think it all depends on how like big the world actually is, right? Because I'm pretty sure at some point, if it's too small, there'll be too much player clutter or like content clutter, and then they're gonna have to either expand it or reset it with another world per se, or server in this case.
In the interview, didn't they say there were zones?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Yeah. So
And you have to travel through them.
yeah.
doesn't mean it's endless though, right? They didn't say it was endless.
They said it was open world. So
Technically, you could make it endless if you wanted to. Well, if the community is big enough, but yeah, from the get go,
Adding on.
yeah, from like the get go, I'm pretty sure it'll be small, of course, but yeah.
What they should do is that they should have a preset world for us so that we don't have to like start off initially building stuff, right? Because like just preset towns and whatnot, or like areas and fields and stuff, like the world should actually feel like a world itself, and we're just expanding on it, not just us creating the world fully from nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, I'm pretty sure that where's the story and lore gonna come in from? Like just cutscenes?
Yeah.
Well, even if you watch
Possible.
like the videos, like there's NPCs and stuff that are like talking to the main character and whatnot, like setting it up. And, like, there's
So,
definitely
pretty sure
towns
they
and stuff.
Yeah. So it's pretty set there, if you ask me. But
We also don't know how much of an impact we have on the story itself, right?
Yeah.
well, we don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure it's just set.
the biggest thing I have to say that I'm excited for is the ability to make our own quests, because I know I'm totally gonna get into that. I don't quite understand the system yet, because they say that if someone fails your quest, then somehow you're supposed to get money, but if they win it, then they get the money or get the prizes. So I'm not exactly sure how that's all gonna get set up.
Yeah.
But
Because that seems
That's a
like it
good
just
point.
incentivizes people to make like really, really impossible stuff, which might not be that fun.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like they should make it so it's based off of what you have as a player, resource wise.
So like restrict your dungeon based on what you have as like resources.
I know what you mean, because we talked about this before, right? On how it basically limits player exploration if they do it like that. But
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you can get too much rewards from like player generated stuff, like there's either just going to be tons and tons of like very easy ones that you can just grind through really quick, or
how much?
it'll be the opposite where people are trying to get money out of you, so they just make these like insane I want to be the guy challenges, right?
me,
Absolutely.
100% me.
What do you guys think? Are you guys gonna be like making more quests or doing more quests?
It
Making
just depends.
Both for sure.
making that money.
Maybe like
Yo, cash. I gotta have that.
Defeat 50 mobs in 10 seconds, please. Thank you.
All you have to do is use that fire Kirana spell and just kills them all. Probably in like less than
But did
10.
you see the charge time as well? It's like
Oh, that's true. Oh,
that's the
gonna
thing,
kill.
man. If you have a bad rep for
Oh.
having impossible quests, right, or dungeons, and no one's ever going to go back to doing yours, right?
Yeah.
Then you just
How
wasted
do
your
you
time
know?
and resources in order just to create them.
What if there's hardcore players that really want to get into my quest? Like they're super hardcore and like.
Yeah, I know, but
That will
some things
exist.
are impossible.
What if
You,
it's
you
a
gotta
cheat
know your
code?
limit.
Like you can feel proud of yourself for completing it, and you can like tell all your friends.
I agree. I'd rather make skill-based dungeons than regular quests.
Yeah. Well, I think like people who care about story and stuff, like quest and like map creators and stuff, are gonna get popular based around that. Like if they're known for making like really, if they're like really good writer, and they have a team that like
that's
makes
true.
pretty epic like stuff, people are gonna start going and doing their content, which is pretty cool, because that means there'll be like communities based around just like content creation and stuff like that, where they want to put out good stuff to like entertain people, which is cool.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Stories. What I mean is that some people could create like impossible to do quests just to like hoard up money, right?
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll
Which-
do something to like make that not a
Prevent
huge
that.
problem.
So like survive the mob fight.
And like they one hit you or something, you know what I mean?
That'd be annoying. I don't like that.
Thank
But
you for
no,
the
yeah.
ideas.
Yo, easy.
Like,
All you
The
have to
thing
do.
is, that just messes up the economy so much, though.
Well, people
Well-
are gonna know not to like join those types of things, like if they're a problem at the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah, Hana.
I'll give back to the community, okay? I'll
Hannah's
buy
gonna
all
get
the rare
blacklisted.
stuff.
See, if you come into my map, you spawn above a well, and you fall down the well, and you die. And it's lots of fun.
Rude.
and then you take the money.
And then we loot the body.
Jump quests are gonna be fun.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be
I think so
interesting.
too. Like the platform.
I'm gonna
there's
create jump
definitely gonna be
quests,
some
yeah.
platforming.
Huh.
But I'm sure that they'll do things to make it fun, so it's not a huge problem. Otherwise, the game will die too quickly. If there's not
It
enough,
just depends on how much freedom we have.
and if there's not enough like dev created content, right?
I think they should create a lot of dev created content in the beginning first, because that's their main complaint that they got during their trial test, right? Like the game
they're
test
working on.
in the G Star, that there was lack of content.
Well, it wasn't the full game as well.
Yeah, I know what I mean, but they did say they were like, what, 60-70% done or some shit like that.
Well, that was like the engine itself, I think, not the actual game.
But
Or,
I
well-
mean, if they themselves said that they didn't feel they were ready, right? Which means that they were confident somewhat in what they had so far, but after hearing what the comments from other players said, they then realized that they were actually still lacking a lot of stuff for an alpha phase. Because I'm pretty sure they were actually planning an alpha phase soon, but after what they heard from the reviews and critics during that test in G Star, they decided to delay that off.
Yeah, most likely. It makes sense because there's like a very high expectation of what an MMO should have and what it should be in like 2017, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
And the FPS problem we experienced during G Star.
RuneScape settings don't work no more. Can't go with that.
No.
Hey, that updated graphics though.
Oh
That's it.
yeah.
That was too
Oh
late.
man.
Well,
Too little,
it was
too
too
late.
late after they took away PvP in that game, but that's another conversation.
Yeah.
yeah.
But that new ponytail hairstyle though.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes up for it. Have any of you guys ever watched Log Horizon?
Mhm.
Oh,
I
you know,
have.
you know what would be so sick in this game is if we could just like build things like steam engines like they built in that game, or like a ship.
Well,
pretty
Just
sure-
power. That'd be so cool.
well, we can make like a menu
A lot of
or UIs, so you can
Yeah,
make
exactly. I'm looking
I don't-
forward to that.
like,
Don't rule it
actual-
out, is what I will say. Because they've already shown like you can combine items together in certain ways.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't rule anything out at this point, but
we can create Tetris from nothing.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah, make a
they did.
Tetris door.
Oh, that was.
Solve the
Tetris.
puzzle, get in.
That would be insanely long though.
Red keystone.
Yeah. I'm excited for stuff like that too, like mini games and stuff that people make are definitely going to be awesome. Like whenever you give people, go ahead.
Or like
This
a-
game really relies on player creativity, right? People
Yeah.
have to constantly be creating
Mhm.
content in order for it to survive.
Yeah, but when you give people the tools, if the tools are good, it'll turn out good. Like if you look at like Minecraft and like even Warcraft 3 and StarCraft and stuff like that, where people have done like tons of mods,
Right.
it keeps the game alive for a long time. Or even like
well,
Counter-Strike Source and stuff.
as well. Well, the tools have to be relatively easy as well to use. So
Yeah, this doesn't
Well-
seem too easy.
Well, making
Well,
maps in like Counter-Strike's not easy, but people have made tons of custom like maps for Gary's mod and stuff like that too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a huge
well, I
community.
mean, like easy is good, but it should also be kind of complex to make you think about it, right? So
Yeah, absolutely.
that's why I'm like, okay, this is pretty good.
Having
Yeah.
it be more complex allows you to do smaller, like more intricate details on each
Hmm.
thing you're creating.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it basically just makes the box that you're stuck inside of bigger, which is good. But at the same time, you don't want it to turn into like trying to learn, I don't know, Photoshop or something from
Yeah.
scratch, right?
I mean, you're essentially learning a coding system in
Mhm.
order to play this game.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna like
We'll see.
create tiers of like creator skills.
Yeah,
Like some
Like a
people are
f-
just gonna be infinitely more better at doing this than others.
I think the majority of people are going to be doing content rather than creating, but
Creating, yeah.
that's just what I'm anticipating. Like a lot of people just want to come after school or work and stuff and just log in and
Yeah, and just
mess
few
around.
hours
Yeah,
mess around. Yeah, but then there's gonna be a few of those people that are gonna be very dedicated, and they're gonna come up with
Mhm.
some incredible things.
I'm excited to see that.
And that's another thing. Like we don't have to wait for the devs to make an update every couple months. We can
Yeah.
just have somebody that's constantly working on it, update every so often.
That
I just
reminds
hope
me, I can't
that
wait
this-
to see how much customization you can do on like creatures and stuff. Like, can you design boss fights?
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
I'd like to see people like make items, make certain types of mobs, make bosses.
Yeah,
Design
like if you're
those
known
sorts
for
of
making
things.
really cool or like difficult bosses that people are like trying to take down, that'd be sick.
Yeah, you can become
creating
well known
boss
in this game.
patterns, yeah.
Hmm. Like people can get famous for like killing your stuff that's like known to be impossible to kill.
Yeah,
It just
that'd be pretty sick.
that might just overload the system, right? Since you're are constantly uploading new player created stuff to their database. So I just hope they're able to handle it all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't want a server crash just because there's too much all at once.
that would be disappointing.
That'll be my goal day one. Build a map where they can crash the server.
Kill them at the crash the server.
Make
Nobody
the
can-
biggest mountain.
Yeah.
It's just a mountain. That's all there
It's
is.
the
That's the thing.
biggest mountain.
It's just a mountain map. There's the
Mount Doom.
The first thing they're gonna make us do is create a UI, right? That's
That
what they
too.
said.
Well, I'm sure they'll give us a base UI, right? And then from there we work on it because they said, like the items you have to like, you have a base and then you work on it from there. So you add on to it, or you just mix and match.
Yeah, exactly.
Hikabi.
Yeah, dude.
And yeah, you can add dialogue and stuff like that
Hiccup-y.
to NPCs. That'll be in the game. Create your own experience.
Oh, what if they let you do voice acting? Like you can just record your voice into the story.
Then there's gonna be some troll content.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
I wonder if quests and dungeons that you create are gonna be based off of your resources, or like you can just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Cause if it's based off of your resources, it's gonna really limit like how far or like how long the dungeon will last, right?
Hmm.
You think so?
I mean, if you're trying to create a raid boss dungeon that lasts like over hours, then you're gonna require a massive amount of resources to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
They do it that way.
Well, like a dungeon like in WoW might take a couple hours to complete, but like one fight might only be like 15-20 minutes or something like that, right? So you could always start and just make tiers and open it up as you go. Like you design the layout, and then just as you have resources to design bosses, you just put them in one at a time and then open it up as you add more.
Yeah,
Those
Just
kind of
add on
projects
to
take a
it.
long time though, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And it's gonna be quicker with multiple people working on it.
Yeah, and I'm sure people are gonna redesign fights from like other games, because that's what people always do.
Well, I mean, it's an anime game,
Yeah.
sandbox.
Exactly.
They
No,
get
that's true.
rules. I can't not see it, you know?
So what you're saying is we're gonna kill the white whale from ReZero.
Does that mean I get a harem then?
Yes.
Oh,
And someone's
sweet.
gonna make
Okay.
Pokemon too. That's gonna be a Pokemon.
Absolutely, we're gonna catch them all.
Wait. Am I catching all the girls or all the Kirana?
Both. Why not?
Everything.
Whatever
Whatever
keeps
your heart desires.
Yeah. you asleep at night.
Yeah, and then there'll be people making like Bleach episodes into a dungeon. It's just like.
Oh no, they make Bleach into like a storyline. Oh, that's another thing. They can just turn animes into storylines. For, like,
Yeah,
quests.
using this.
They can create another game inside this game.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Oh, that's
Well, guys,
crazy.
Gameception. Let's step back here.
Sword Art in Peria?
Sword Art Online.
I was gonna
Sword
say-
Chronicles.
One of the things I want to do, right, is create a 100 floor dungeon where there's 100.
Oh my God.
wait. 100 floor boss dungeon where there's 100 different bosses, but each time you enter it, right? Like, let's say, the first time you enter it, floor 50 has like a centipede boss, right? And it's like the difficulty is level of floor 50 boss difficulty, right? But the next time you enter, you might see that same centipede boss in like floor 8 at a level, or like at a floor 8 difficulty, with, like
You're
different
mean.
mechanics and whatnot.
Okay.
Oh, it's scaled. Okay.
So just
Yeah, it's scaled based off of whatever floor it appears
Yeah,
on.
but they can
Oh,
shuffle.
you're gonna Mabinogi dungeon it. I see. I got you.
and every time you walk in, if you die for good.
Oh my god, no. It's like your whole entire character just wipes out.
Yeah, you have to start
Yeah.
over.
Cool.
Oh,
Well,
man.
has anybody else not gone?
I'm going to try to create Ironclad if anyone wants to come.
Classic
That's
SAO.
good stuff. That's gonna take a while.
I'll get it done.
Okay. Sounds good.
What's the town called in
Whoa.
Konosuba? I forget.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember. Someone will make that too. Yeah. Has anybody else gone, or? I think most of us have said our thing.
Mm.
Jump quests are going to be so fun.
Yeah. I can't wait to do. Yeah, there's gonna be like some serious platforming. I'm watching them build it right now in one of these videos. Someone's gonna like make stuff where it's like you have to be like pixel perfect.
Castles in
you
the
know-
sky.
You know what would be hilarious? Like Cat Mario style maps.
Yeah, no, those are gonna
Anybody's ever
exist.
watched
100%.
Oh my god. You just something randomly just kills you.
All right.
Like a random cloud. Oh man, this game has so much potential.
It does.
And that's part of the problem. If it doesn't live up, then
That's true.
All that hype.
oh,
Final Fantasy 14 style.
Yeah.
Then they have to remake.
They have to remake it. Take another 7 years.
Yeah. Well, that's what they
Figure it
did with Final Fantasy, and it worked out because it's a good game now.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
just still really curious on water mechanics though, because then we'll know for sure whether we can make underwater like towns and stuff.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Because I know they said something about the sky really having like a really high limit, right?
Yeah.
So we can like castles in the sky are possible, like housings and whatnot in the sky are possible, but we just don't know anything about the underwater or like underground stuff.
Build Atlantis, have it sink.
Yeah, we're gonna see what our one viewer needs from us.
Thinking intensifies. Thinking face.
We have a viewer.
We have a viewer.
We do. We have one. We have one viewer. Just
One single word.
Hooray.
Hello, you. We see you.
Hello.
Don't ignore the people who are gonna watch it on the VOD. Jeez.
Oh, I mean,
Hi, people
I
on the
love
VOD.
all of
I like you.
two people too.
Clearly, Hana
Hello.
does not care about you.
Everybody.
I only have so much love to give, and you know,
Yeah, you gotta shout out the people.
What does
at the end
everyone
of the
want in the storyline? I want to make a really cool story campaign in this game.
That's a
Something
good
with
point.
what's it called?
I want a twist ending.
Oh.
Plot twist.
I
Plot
want
twist
to
will
be
be
like, whoa, I didn't even see that coming, and then
Mhm.
yeah, it comes, and then whoa.
What about if the ending is everything you were doing was just a dream?
okay. I hate those kind of endings.
Oh.
Nothing you did
Oh
mattered.
my goodness. Like you restart everything over again.
And you actually lose all your progress.
And you actually lose all your progress. You
Yo,
wake up at the start. You wake up at the tutorial.
Oh god. All that tutorial you didn't even matter. You get to relearn it
Yeah.
all again.
I guess you guys need to stay away from my quest now. So
That was the dream.
It'd be pretty cool.
Tutorial.
It'd be pretty cool if they have like you can create what's it called? You progress your own quest line based on what you choose, right? Or your actions. So
Mhm.
everybody gets a different view of the Peri storyline.
Mass Effect style.
What if there's like a karma system and eventually you can just join the dark side?
Good.
Well, then clearly you gotta do enough good deeds every day.
Plot
Oh, man.
twist. You wake
Plot
up
twist.
one day and realize you are Akasha.
What?
Just start converting visual novels into like quest lines, and people will play them.
Absolutely.
That's my advice.
True. I mean, people can technically create anything in this game, right?
Yep.
So I can have
Person.
a vampire and a werewolf fall in love with me, and I have to decide between both?
oh my.
Twilight.
Why not both?
No, you can call it Dawn or something like that.
Twilight.
The time before Twilight.
Yeah.
The time before.
All right.
I'll stay
Should
away
we?
from your quest.
Does anyone have anything else, or should we try to end it off?
I guess that's
Items.
all.
Enderu.
All right.
think
We're at
we're
about
good.
an hour and a half, so it's not a bad.
Yeah.
Hatin or Yusha in the game. That'd be pretty cool.
It would. Everyone want to say their handle again, and then we'll cut it.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys.
Bye bye.
Ayaya.
Later.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Have a good
Okay,
have a good
man.
one wherever you are in the world.